This is Jeff Williford with UTTylerPatriots.com here with head baseball coach Chris Bertrand, who's entering his second season here with the Patriots. Coach, you just got done with fall baseball. How's the team looking so far?
We're really excited about it. We had a really good fall. It's a limited amount of time, and it always goes by way too fast, and that's always kind of a disappointment because you always want to see more and you want to do more with your guys. But we're really excited about the way it turned out. I think we've got a good group of people. Coach Sherman did a great job of assembling this baseball team, and we think we have the pieces in place to take another step forward this year.
You mentioned another step forward. You guys went further than you had in the past in the regional, won 2 games, really close to the World Series berth. Talk about last year's team, some of the returning parts that are coming back.
I think the biggest thing about last year's team was how well they bought into the system and how well they wanted to take that step forward. We said all along we inherited a winner and we wanted to take the next step, and that group really believed in that process, and we hope that this year's group can do the same thing. We obviously lost a lot, losing all 5 of our starting infielders, or 4 infielders and a catcher. We lost some important pieces on the mound, but as we said, I think we've done a great job of addressing our needs in recruiting, and I think that the guys that are returners from last year got that taste. They got that experience. They got a chance to win an outright conference championship. They got a chance to win 2 games in a regional and get close to it, and we're hoping that we can use that as motivation.
I know what you're going to say when I ask this because I know how much of a competitor you are, but you mentioned you won a conference championship in your first season, 37 wins, went to the regional like we mentioned. Does that make your job a little bit easier this year that you can kind of, hey, okay, look what I did in my first year, or are you always just wanting more?
No, I think you always have to want more as a competitive person. We're proud of those accomplishments, and we're going to use that in recruiting, and we're going to tell people how proud we are of what we are building, how proud we are of what we have accomplished. We want to celebrate those things because of all the hard work that it took last year to get to that. But I think once it's done, you're always looking for the next step. We don't want to rest until UT Tyler has a World Series berth in its portfolio, and that's ultimately what we're after. So no, you never rest on it. We want to keep going.
This video is going to be a part of the schedule unveiling, I guess you could call it. It's already up there, but
right.
We'll have a story with it. What stands out about the schedule? What are you looking forward to?
I think the challenge,
2014.
The challenge of the whole schedule is what we're excited about. You're going to see a bunch of new things, namely 33 conference games. We're doing away with East and West in the American Southwest Conference. We're going to play 11 weekends. We're going to play 33 conference games, and that's a challenge because we feel like we play in one of the best conferences in the country, top to bottom. It's a grind. We have so much respect for our opponents and so much respect for this league, and so many great coaches and great programs out there. 33 conference games is going to be a grind, and we're excited about the way we get it kicked off. We get another shot at Trinity right off the bat, and we're excited about that because we are competitors and because we want that. I think also when you look at the schedule, our first 6 games are going to be against teams I feel will probably be ranked in the preseason. 3 teams that were ranked in the rankings last year in Trinity and Texas Lutheran and Centenary. 3 teams that are West Region opponents, and as good as we feel about our conference, we think we play in the toughest region in Division III in the West Region. So we get to challenge ourselves right off the bat with the first 6 games, and then we get into a 33-game conference schedule. I think the challenge of it and what this team wants to get accomplished, if you're going to call yourself a champion, and if we're going to be one of the best teams in the country, we want the schedule to reflect that, and we want to answer that bell.
You can feel Coach Bertrand's passion for the team this year. Coach, I know it's going to be an exciting year. You guys were great last year. Best of luck to you, and we'll see you in the spring.
Thank you so much.